Okay, it's back. It's time to be back. So I'm really just missing pretty much just Pinsir now from this game. There's a few others I could get, like Golduck, Lickitung, um, but it's just too much of a hassle to actually go out of my way to get those things, because those things are such low percent encounters in this game, but they're very easily obtainable in others. So we will get those on my red and blue route. I'm probably not going to stream for too long. Kind of sleepy, and to be honest, the heat is killing me. Oops, I did not mean to throw a ball. Do not believe I need Marowak anymore. My Pinsir is evading me today. I forgot to start my timer. I'm not gonna get anything in that run anyway. If I'm just able to catch Pinsir, then I can start red. That would be so nice to be able to start red. So 4% in this area, and I have a 15% chance of catching it every turn. I've seen a few Marowaks. Marowaks are like a 5%, so... And I haven't seen a single Tangela. Tangela's a 1%, which I don't even know if I want to see a Tangela. They're just impossible to catch. It's gonna be like misery if I see a Tangela and don't catch it. But I guess it would give me a nice change of pace. Another Marowak. Just need a pincer. It's crazy how many Scythers I saw, but I guess I've seen like 3 or maybe like 5-ish pincer. Oh, there's Pinsir. Okay. Pinsir number 1 of the night. Let's see. Oh, that's depressing. 1 ball on it left. I mean, ideally every 25 encounters I'll get, around every 25 encounters I'll get one, so that doesn't seem as bad as it feels. But I think obviously it's not going to be every 25 encounters, it could be like 10 encounters, it could be 100. Alright, that's our 500 steps. We go back in. No, I did not have a good haul, unfortunately. At least I got the route to get back a lot faster than before. There are some positives to being stuck in the Safari Zone for multiple hours. Oops, I did not want to send a ball. Alright, well, goodbye. Sorry, I need to run. Oops, I threw a ball. Again. Whatever. Oh, you came in just in time to see a Pinsir. This is the only thing I need left. This is the second Pinsir I've seen tonight. This is the only thing I need left in yellow at all. That's rough. That's unlucky. No, Pinsir did not want to be in the ball. Time to look for another Pinsir. Throw rock doubles the chance that they run away, but they also double your catch rate on it, I think. I don't know if it's double. It increases your catch rate and it makes it so that they have a way more high chance of running away. Throwing bait makes it so that it's harder to catch, but they stay for longer. Which I don't think either of them are good. From what I can tell, it seems like you just throw balls. I'm not sure though. I tried doing a little bit of research on it and I just found people arguing on Reddit. Oh, there's a third one. I did catch Mewtwo, yeah. I just Master Balled it. I ran up to it and Master Balled it. Yeah, Articuno literally carried me in the Elite Four. I beat the Elite Four already. I beat everything except for Pinsir. Pinsir is the last thing left. Yeah, it turns out Lance just has a team full of Pokemon that are weak to ice. I just like... I had Dragonite out, I used Thunderbolt, and then I swapped to Articuno and pressed Ice Beam 5 times, and then I was done. Holy shit, there's a huge spider on my microphone. I'm just gonna leave it there. It can stay there forever, I guess. I don't even know where that came from. It just started crawling up my microphone arm. Is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon or favorite Legendary in general? Or favorite Legendary from Gen 1? I think? Oh, you're allowed. Okay. My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon might be Nidoqueen or Flareon. The last time I played Gen 1, I used a Nidoqueen and a Flareon and nothing else. It's either one of those, I don't know which one. I like some other stuff too, like I really like Oddish. Oddish is a good guy. The spider is just chilling on my mic. It's kind of freaking me out. Okay, spider has been taken care of. Ethically. I guess, maybe. It might be dead. I don't like killing bugs and spiders, but that spider was too close for comfort, so I took compressed air, I opened my window, and I shot compressed air at it, and it flew out of the house. It literally flew out of the window. It was kind of hilarious. It worked so much better than I thought it would. There's a chance that the spider is dead, but also it could be alive. And I think squishing bugs, if you like squishing bugs, I think you're weird. Maybe I'm the weird one. I don't think squishing bugs is fun. Pincer! Speaking of bugs, especially one I don't want to squish. Centipedes freak me out. That was so many balls and it just left. It left me. I wanted to try doing like a vertical stream to multi-stream with like on YouTube Shorts also or something, because I feel like the way that the screen resolution works for old Game Boy games is really, it lends itself really well to vertical, I guess. And I think that could be cool. I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could fit the overlay in a different way. I don't know how to multi-stream. I need to do research. I'm so like, everything I know about streaming is from like 15 years ago, when it was like new. It's not even new. I think streaming is like, at this point, it's like, yeah, like 15 years ago. 10 years ago. There's so much knowledge in tech nowadays. Like, you're supposed to like multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. You're supposed to do like vertical streams on TikTok or whatever. I mean, that's like if you want viewers, and it'd be cool, but I'm not doing this to get viewers, I guess. I'm doing it for the love of the game. Also, but it would be nice to have like another living creature when I'm sitting in the Safari Zone for like 10 hours. No, like that's actually it though. That's so real. Down B, down B, down B. Does the down B strat work? Are you a hold down B or mash down B? I don't remember. I think I did. I think I held it. I remember going over my cousin's friend's house and we were playing Pokemon Coliseum and they were throwing Pokeballs and spamming L and R on the GameCube controller, and if you don't know, I'm sure you know how bad that is. It's so loud. It was so loud. Ooh, I did not mean to throw bait. They were like 2 or 3 years younger than me, so they were like really young when they were playing, and I was young, but they were very young, so they had the finger strength to spam L and R. Nowadays I can't even play Melee because pressing R on the like edge of the R button makes my finger hurt. Maybe one day I'll play Melee again, but it's real hard for me nowadays. My body is failing me. Too old. My controller is kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I recently cleaned it and it's still not great. You should have seen, speaking of collecting dust, I don't think anything will compare to how bad my Wii U was when it was like on my shelf for, I don't know, like the second, I think it was like the second the Switch came out, I just put it on a shelf and it just sat there. It was before the Switch came out. I don't know, that console was rough. I don't even remember the last game I played on it. Maybe Mario Maker, and that was like a really long time ago. I just remember putting my Wii U on a shelf and then I went to go check on it after a long ass time and it was caked in dust. It was bad. Like I had to like I had to like wipe it down, but I couldn't like wipe it down with like a normal paper towel or like it was I think I used like alcohol to like break up the dust like that was like caked on. It was kind of gross. I like can't believe it could get that bad. But it was sitting in the like the bottom corner of my shelf for like probably a decade. I don't even want to count how many Pinsir I've encountered because I think it would just make me upset. Oh my god, I got it! We're so done. That's so good. We're just done. Yeah, we're done. I guess I just save here and yeah, almost 17 hours. Yeah, green background is caught, blue background is not caught. You can't catch in yellow. That's all that means. I'm gonna turn off animations this time. I wanted to play with animations for yellow because I haven't played yellow since I was a child. So we're I think the rules are whatever I want them to be, I think, is the plan. Yeah. That should be good. Oh, that's why I thought it was the first patch of grass. It's because in red and blue it is the first patch of grass, and for some reason in the yellow it's the second. Alright, here we go. It's Charmander time. Everyone's favorite. I haven't fully planned exactly what I'm gonna do with this game. Yeah, the Pokemon that I don't need, or that I need, are Pokemon that either are really annoying to get in yellow, like Venomoth is a 5%, Golduck's a 5%, Lickitung is a 5%, Dodrio is a 1%, and then Hypno is only available by level up. Tangela is a 1%, and Porygon is 9,999 coins, but in blue, Porygon is 650 or 6,500 coins. So everything that we need that's not marked blue, my Charmander sucks. That's kind of not ideal, but whatever. The blue ones are the actual version exclusives. Blue, the ones colored in blue are the ones that I have not caught, but weren't even possible to get in yellow at all. Like, I would 100% need to play another game to get them. Like, I chose Hitmon. Oh, wait. Oh. So both red and blue originally didn't have color, but because the Game Boy Color eventually came out, it just like assigned colors for Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. So like it retroactively got color. None of them were actually Game Boy Color games. Yeah, the Game Boy Color was weird, to be honest. There were games that were... I didn't understand it as a kid. There were games that you could only play on the Color. I partially didn't understand it because I only had a Game Boy Color. I didn't have a Game Boy. Our original Game Boy? I don't know. I didn't have the original one, so I only really knew about the Color. I didn't even know the original Game Boy was like a different console. I thought it was like an upgraded version of it, which I guess it was. Yeah, the Game Boy original had no color, so you would just play in black and white. But then the Game Boy Color came out, and that had color. So any game that it decided to give colors to, it just gave colors to, which was, I think, arbitrary. Some games were random colors, but I think like they went in like hard programmed in colors. It does look kind of weird if you, especially if you haven't seen it before. That's a good point. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Game Boy Colors had like a mode to turn off the color. It like is possible that it could have. Pretty sure this encounter is like giga rare. Yeah, I just had a 5% encounter. It doesn't matter which game I actually catch Pikachu in, but I do need a Pikachu from the forest at some point. God, I remember as a kid being so mad you couldn't evolve Pikachu. You couldn't evolve Pikachu. Did I cut? I did not grab Pokeballs. That's a really good thing that I should probably do. Did I get Ember? I wasn't paying attention. No, I did not. I went back and healed even though it was full HP. I meant to go. Dude, that timer is gonna be so high. I was so convinced that 10 to 15 hours was reasonable. I'm so dumb. How did I possibly think that was reasonable? To be honest, if I was just beating the games, like if I was just playing all three back to back, then it would be reasonable. I don't even think I need to beat this game. I think I just need to get to certain areas. Yeah, I just need to get the Cinnabar, so I just need Surf. Which I think I can do with like 3 badges. Like as soon as I beat Misty, I can go grab Cut, and then I can go... God, this Weedle is gonna poison me, and I'm gonna be upset. I go grab Cut, then I go get my Vaporeon, or whatever, yeah, Vaporeon for red. Because I'm gonna get Squirtle in the other game, so... Red is like the much shorter game that I need to play. I think I just don't need to worry about anything other than just getting Surf, basically. Which means I'm gonna have to try to beat Koga with like nothing. I'm gonna try to have to beat Koga on my third as my third badge. Poisoned, that's bad. Pretty sure there's a trainer up here. I said that last time. No, there's no trainer up here. I must be thinking of something else. God, that is so tragic, getting poisoned again. That means I have to go heal before I look for the last Pokemon that I need. I need Weedle and Kakuna here, but a Pikachu would be nice. I technically don't need Kakuna, but I would take it. Hairy bug Pokemon. Gross. Charmander might die, but I just got this Weedle, so we're chilling. Alright, the rock gym has no rock moves, so we are super chillin' to just walk in. I did a test run for Charmander because I was curious if Charmander would have trouble with Brock. and I was level 13, and I don't know if that's because I was... Yeah, I definitely was much higher level. That crit! Yo. Get him, Weedle. Okay. Yeah, being level 13 probably made a big difference. I probably got a good Charmander last time. Alright, it's time to just look in the forest for a Kakuna and just train a little bit. That was a bit rough. Yeah, that could have been crazy for Weedle, but poor little Weedle didn't stand a chance. I could also still find a Pikachu, which I'm gonna need to grind in the forest for Pikachu. Yeah, we can just walk in. I literally did a test run before I started the first stream. I was like, Red is gonna struggle. Like, Red is using Charmander only for Brock, and Red's gonna struggle. And I walked in, played it like 5 times speed, mashed A, and won on my first try without doing anything. So I like, clearly I got a real bad Charmander. Or Kakuna, that's good. I could have potioned there too. I didn't think the crit would happen. What are we doing? You're a Kakuna. How am I not catching this? I didn't want to use glitches, but if I did want to get through this game as fast as possible, I could just do the Gengar glitch and get a level 100 Gengar before the first badge. Or the more exciting one where you could use like a bug to like walk on walls and then just go straight to the power plant and just reset until you catch a Zapdos on your first ball. That could be exciting. I'm not gonna do that though. Either this Charmander is just really bad, or the one that I got the first time I tried was very good. Yo, let's relax now. Okay, so I was level 13 when I fought Brock. Level 12 might... It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I just need to fully heal. I'll use potions in the battle. That'll make it basically guaranteed. I'm doing no damage. What is going on? It's not that bad. Oh, the burn. He used a full heal. Okay, well. I don't know why he has full heals, but... What the heck, Weedle? That was my ace. He's not using his, like, signature move, which I thought he was going to, but he's just not. Yeah, he normally uses Bide. Oh my god, I hit A. Need to hold A and mash B on dialogue. Yo, we might actually just get rolled by Misty though. That's actually something I haven't considered. Oh yeah. The yellow run is like a minute long because they go to the Hall of Fame from like just massive menu glitching. It's super funny, but it's probably not a very fun speedrun to do. Unless you're like the goat at menuing and think it's really fun. They use glitches for that though, I'm pretty sure. And that makes it like infinitely faster because Because I actually, while like preparing for this, I was like, did anyone else like make a route for this already? So I went on speedrun.com and I was like looking through all the different categories. And one of the categories I checked was catch 'em all, and they like instantly get a level 100 Gengar in Viridian Forest, and then they use the walking through walls glitch to run out of the map, and then they immediately they like do some crazy like storage, which lets them get like infinite rare candies and all that fun stuff. I think I was literally watching that run. We're already at 121. We're making progress. Yeah, he's kind of chunky in this game. I don't actually need to get the Moonstone here. So I just am gonna make my... I'm gonna make the trip for the rare candy, but not the Moonstone. Running out of embers kind of hurts. I probably should have healed. Alright, we're free. We can heal. But I'm pretty sure we don't need anything for a while. We can technically get an Ekans here, but there's one that's like much higher level and also way higher encounter rate somewhere else. I think we're actually gonna start ramping pretty quick with Charmeleon because there's nothing else to sap XP. And I was like splitting XP between... Well, at first it was Nidoking got it, but the second I got Bulbasaur, I just started giving a ton of XP to Bulbasaur. So I actually don't even think Misty will be that bad. Probably should have bought some repels actually. I don't need anything. Optimizations for blue. Oh, she was so annoying when I was using Nidorino, but Charmeleon will be no problem. Or I guess it won't one-shot an Oddish. That's insane. I am playing red right now. I just finished basically everything in yellow. Everything on the little chart of Pokemon, everything marked green is something that I have caught already. The stuff that's marked blue is stuff I was not able to get in yellow because it wasn't available. And then everything else that's marked like gray, the background color, that I haven't caught, but it would be technically available in yellow. I forgot to teach Mega Punch. It could have been useful. I went out of my way to pick it up, but I forgot to teach it. The Gen 1 Golbat sprite is so good. He's got his tongue out. I guess he always has his tongue out, but it's different. It's just so different in Gen 1. If you think these are, have you seen the original Japanese sprites for like red and green? If you haven't, you should look them up. They're pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that Geodude is not great. His arms are like noodle arms. They're very weird. But I might actually not have to do that much. I just realized I could probably... No, I still need to go to Cinnabar. The crit did 1 damage. That's insane. What? That means that doubling the damage didn't... So it had to round up the original damage value? Yeah, okay, so Weedle can't learn Mega Punch. Alright, this game sucks. I'm just registering them. I'm not actually doing... I'm like honestly pretty close. The only reason I wouldn't do living, or I'm not doing living, is because of the fact that you would have to play up to Cinnabar 4 times to do that. I don't mind anything else, like basically I have like a majority of the Pokemon living, so it wouldn't be hard to turn it into a living dex, but it's really just the fact that I don't want to play up to Cinnabar 4 times. I'm gonna have to play it, I guess I would have to play it 3 times, but... I could also just turn it into a living dex eventually, but I didn't plan the route as a living dex, so... Currently, it's not in the plan. No, Mega Punch miss. Dude, Coughing's head is upside down. Like, they put his stomach tattoo on his head. Yeah, I'll take the Helix Fossil, why not? Isn't there something up here? I thought there was something here, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. I think I did this exact same thing in yellow. I just couldn't remember. I don't remember what TM that is. Roar? Whirlwind, same thing. Okay. We'll just run through the grass just for fun. Yep, no encounters, unlucky. What are the chances I could beat the rival right now? Probably pretty high, because I can just Mega Punch the War Turtle. We'll see. Let's actually buy stuff before, just in case. Honestly, a few potions. Yo, what's up? I'm pretty confident that I can win. Got a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. What am I doing? Weedle is very intelligent. Such a good, strong Pokemon. I just hit Scratch instead of Ember. Dude, I'm getting rinsed by this Pidgeotto. That's insane. Oh man, if I hit Ember instead of Scratch there, it would have been fine. Oh nice. Abra can't attack at all, so I'm just going to heal. Yo, actually, he did use Sand Attack on me. I can deal with the yeah, it's so good. Little bug guy. Here's what we'll do. Oh god. We'll deal with this Rattata and then we'll switch to Kakuna and we'll heal, and then we'll drop our accuracy drops, and that'll help. Oh, it's a Squirtle. Why did I think it was evolved? Kakuna lived that. I guess I'll just send another potion so that I'm full health. We just gotta pray that Mega Punch hits. Kakuna did its job. Wow, that did no damage. Alright, yeah, I don't know why I was worried at all. This is... I guess I probably could have missed like twice and it would have been fine. Kakuna did not have to die, that's true. But Kakuna did what it needed. I have a feeling that Charmeleon is going to be quite high level. I kind of don't want to evolve it, but it is going to happen if it honestly isn't that big of a deal because I have a Charmander in yellow that I could evolve, and that would technically make it so that I would just have to grind something in yellow, but I don't even know what level the Charmander you get is in yellow. I just didn't want to like have to sap XP by having like Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle there. Oh man, poison. I'm gonna Mega Punch this stupid bat. It's so rude. I think Starmie is like way goddamn stronger than Squirtle is, so it's going to be a little rough. Hello, Rabid Panda 68. Is that the same number that you normally have? I feel like that's not the right number. Hello, Small Bay. As you can see, I'm participating in my true passion. World of Warcraft is over. I haven't been doing this all in one run. I've been going to sleep. I woke up this morning, I guess. I don't remember when I woke up. No, I've just been pausing the timer and restarting it when I start again. Green Pokemon is the one I've caught. The blue is the ones that I couldn't catch in yellow. I can probably get rid of the blue at this point, to be honest. That was just to like visualize. Yeah, blue was just the ones that I like knew I couldn't get. Yeah, so they do this really cool thing where they sell the same game 3 times, or they used to. No, they only do it twice, and you need to have all 3 versions to catch them all. And then they make a slogan called "Gotta catch 'em all," so that you spend 3 times as much as you would normally on a video game. I would actually lose my goddamn mind if I had to catch If I had to catch Pinsir that many times, I would lose my mind. Kangaskhan took longer than Pinsir, to be honest, but Pinsir was the last one I got, so it felt worse because I was already so done. Thunderwave? I don't need that. Do we want to do the Mew glitch? I'm gonna need to get Mew eventually someday. This guy has rock types, this might be bad. No wait, he might have a Machop, I don't remember. It's Geodude and Machop, I think. Thank you, Bay. I'm pretty sure it's this guy right here, so we could... Okay, I kind of want to do it, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, we're doing it. We're doing the Mew glitch, but first I will do... I need to trade something. Where am I? What did I... I'm still in the Safari Zone. Okay, I guess while I set it up, I'll go I'll go check out some more trainers. Okay, playing 2 games at once is kind of hurting my brain, I'm not gonna lie. Just used strength on accident. So it's this guy right here, I believe, is the guy that I can't fight. Rage. I'll lose Scratch for Rage. Okay, that was a lot of brain power. But I was playing 2 games at once, and it wasn't working in my head. So if the one that was on the screen was like really slow, that's because I was brain lag. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep going to Bill so that I can just... Oh man. I'm out of embers. I should have healed when I went back. Oh, this is bad. I don't have any good moves. Oh, I pressed Rage. I am not smart. This will send me back to the Pokemon Center, that's fine. Unless I randomly just take no damage. It's a move where if you click it, you can't stop clicking it. But it like increases your damage every time you get hit, so... Alright. Surely Weedle can win. Alright, good enough. I'll be back at the Pokemon Center and then we can commence with running out of embers is actually so tough. Okay, hopefully this works. I haven't tested it, but it should. Trade Center. Okay. So we'll trade Kakuna for Kadabra. And that'll give me an Alakazam, which will be cool. Alright. This is gonna be sick. Honestly, maybe I use the Alakazam. That could be super fun. It's a strong guy. No, I need to level up Charmeleon more. How do I get out? I actually don't know. Wait, how do I leave? Oh wait, this is a door, right? Surely. Am I dumb? What? I might be dumb. There's definitely a way out and I don't remember how. Oh, it's... Okay, so I got my Alakazam. This is the Alakazam. This is the Kadabra from Yellow. So I can close Yellow now. Okay, so now we're doing the Mew glitch because might as well do it here since I'll do the Mew glitch and then I'm kind of getting really sleepy and I might go to sleep after this. I'm doing it from memory because I don't think that I need to look it up. I've done this so many times. It's insane how, like, I'm pretty much committed this entire thing to my memory. So we pause on that tile, we click teleport. Oh wait, that's not correct. The guy is shorter range than I remember. I need to like walk down a tile, not... I think I need to walk down a tile. I saved just in case I mess it up because you can actually brick this and not have a... I swear... Okay, yeah, there you go. That should work. And then he runs into me. And now it is freaking out because it doesn't know what the hell is going on. I think it opens the menu here, or is that's later? It'll probably open the menu later. The next thing we do is we go fight that one guy that I said I wanted to fight. The guy I said I would save. This guy. I'm pretty sure it's this guy. He has a Slowpoke. Oh. I remember now. You can't be too close to him because then the game crashes. Dude, it's been like... It's crazy that I still remember like everything about it, but I'm like doing it slightly wrong. It's not even that hard of a glitch, I guess. We gotta do it right this time. You know what's really funny is I like found my copy of Blue and I noticed that I was in the middle of a glitch and I was doing this same glitch but in a different area, and I just remembered where I was in the glitch and just continued it last night just for fun. Yeah, so dead. Yeah, okay. glad your dad is a guy who goes to parties at the ship. I don't care. So he's a Slowpoke, and then Slowpokes... This Slowpoke has a special stat that is the same ID as... what is it called? It's... So the Pokemon are stored in like a list, and that list is not the Pokedex order, and so the ID that this special stat is the same as Mew, so it's storing the special stat as in memory because this game is completely broken. And now I just need to teleport back. Yeah, I don't know the full details. I'm not smart when it comes to programming stuff, so. But as far as I understand, what's happening is when you teleport away while a battle is initiating, it is constantly trying to, like... It thinks that you're trying to start a battle, so it's like doing that over and over again, and then it stores information from other battles, and then when you exit a trainer battle, then it like flushes that data, I guess, and in the process it starts an encounter. So it just opened my start menu. I didn't do that. You hit B, it launches the encounter, and it's Mew. Though I will say, this Mew is not a legitimate Mew. It won't transfer. Like, if I were to put this save file on my 3DS and try to transfer it up to, like, the newest games, it would not transfer. I don't know if I can attack it. I'm, like, a little worried about attacking it, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Its catch rate isn't that bad, so... It has a 45 catch rate, so... It's like I'm in the Safari Zone trying to catch... a Pinsir again. I have 17 tries. I really shouldn't have gotten rid of Scratch because I don't really have good moves to weaken it, and I don't want to... if I kill it, I'm gonna have to do that all again. My Alakazam... Surely Alakazam won't kill it with the confusion. Surely. Wait, I actually want to check this. I have a special stat of 52. Okay, Charmeleon is literally weaker than my Alakazam, so let me... Oh, yo, Weedle! I forgot I had Weedle. I thought I traded it away. Okay, I'll throw balls until it's time for Weedle. In like 5 more turns, Weedle is coming. Wait, I actually can be smart about this. Okay, I think as a special of 41, I'm pretty sure. Okay, unless I crit, there's literally the only chance of me killing it with Ember is if I crit. Okay. I did my damage calc for that. I literally did a damage calc for that, so. Here, I don't know if this is gonna show up on stream. I calced it. I got it. No, I didn't. Never mind. Alright, there, I got it now. And that is something that... New species... new species Pokemon. And then the game just goes back to normal. Look at this guy. Alright, I'm really tired. So I'm going to... pause. I'm going to pause the timer and I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for everyone who watched. Goodbye.